Let's solve another permutation problem from LeetCode. It's a permutation in a string. So let's understand the problem. So in this problem, it's saying S1 and if you find all the permutation of this S1, and then we check like this, any of this permutation exists in S2. So that's saying S2 contains one permutation of S1. So if this S2 contains any of these one permutation of S1, then we'll return true, otherwise return false. So in this case, AB and the BA can be also permutation of S1. So the BA exists here. So in this case, we can return true, otherwise we can return false. There is one more constraint we can check here. S1 and S2, they are in lowercase. So that's a good hint, how we can approach for this solution. Before thinking about the solution, let me show you the company that asked this question. And here is the list, you can check that. Yeah, so the way I'm going to solve this problem is simply I check this exists here or not. So for that I will create two block, and for this A to G, it's like 26 block, the array of the length 26 for block 1 and for the block 2. And in the block 1 I will store this AB. I'll put that count of this AB. So if I create we know that from A to G, like we have 26 block. So in a 26 block, if I put, there is a location for A, there is like location for B. So if I find the location of A, I can put the increment, I just put 1, and for the B 1. And the same way block 2, I can put the count of this E1, I1, and then I will proceed from here D, and in a block 2 I'll put the D, now D1, and I'll remove I. In the same way, when I come to the B, I'll remove I and put the B. When I come to the A, I'll remove this D, and there will be the BA. So there's a B count 1 and the A count 1. And in block 1, there is A count 1 and B count 1. So the array, we can compare the array, we can check, okay, the both value are same. In that case we can return true. So that's the logic. I'm going to do that. So first I will write the logic, and then we also debug and see how value is getting filled in a two block, and how we are comparing. So that gives more clarity. So the first, the condition I can check in the beginning itself is the S1, if this is this is bigger than this, if the length of this one is bigger than length of S2, then we can return false. So let me add that condition first. If length of S1 greater than length of S2, then return false. Now we can create the block 1 and block 2. It's a length 26 int another one, block 2, length is 26. Okay, so we create the block 1 and block 2. Now let's fill this AB and this EI in block 1 and block 2. So I will run the loop 2 times in this case. So for I is equal to 0 and I less than length of S1 and I plus plus, and let me fill the block. So block 1, and inside this block 1, which index we are going to put. So our string is s1, so s1, and if I put I, then s1 0, so we'll, whatever the value we'll get, in this case we get a. And if I do minus a, then that's the, for the a it's a 0 index. So in a 0 index I'm just going to increment the value. So in this way we filled the block 1, and let's fill the block 2 also. So let me copy and paste this, and this is the block 2, and the block 2 we are filling the value of s2. So for the length 2 AB, we fill that AB in s1, and for the s2 we fill the EI. So we put the EI and in a block 2, and we put AB in a block 1. That's we did. Now we'll run the another loop, and we'll start from this D. So for I, and I will start from the D, that means length of s1. So length of s1 is 2, so 0 1 2 here from the D I will start. So that is the length of s1, and I less than length of s2, I plus plus, and then so we'll put this value, so in a block 2. So let me copy and paste here. So block 2 s2i minus a, so we added this D. So now D plus plus, this the incremented, so D count is 1, and we need to remove E from here. So for that, from block 2 I want to remove, so from s2, which index I want to get, so s2 whatever the I is, so I is here. So I, okay, so I is, in this case I is 2, so in this case I was here and I want to come here. So I minus, if I do the I minus this 2, then it will be 0. So that 2 is the length of s1. So what I do, I minus length of s1, and that's the place. And then here I want to decrement that. That means this will be decremented. E will be removed, we can say. And now I can check if block 1 equal to block 2, then return true, otherwise return false. So let's run this. So this is block 2, so it's index out of range. So let's check this logic again. I is length, that's good. Length of is, that's good. I plus plus block 2, and then from the block 2 is 2 I minus length of s1, that's here. Okay, so we need to have this, we want to get this location, right? So this is, and then minus a, we can put that. Submit. Wrong answer. So let's check that. So block 2 is 2 I minus length s1, so that's good, and the minus a we put, and that's a minus minus, and then right after we're checking block 1 and block 2, return true, otherwise return false. This is, so in case of input is a, let's debug this and just we'll get the idea like what's happening here. So I'll just put my debugger point here and I'm going to debug this. So in the beginning we create the block 1 and the block 2. Okay, but we want to do that for another. So let me prepare the example for that and then we'll debug this. In this way, like we can debug this and also we can fix the problem. So come to the test result or test case. First submit this, and example S1 is A and S2 is AB. So test case third, S1 is A and S2 is AB. Okay, and for this we are going to debug. Okay, so here what we have the 26 blocks, 26 length block 1 and block 2, and the first one we put the S1. So S1 is A. So for the one length, A length, we put the for the A position 0 position incremented 1, and for the second string S2 also we put 1 here. So that's good here. Okay, so here itself we need one more condition. As soon as we find this A present here, then right after this I can check if block 1 equal to block 2, then return true. So here itself it's return true. So submit this again. So accept it. Yeah, that's a good solution. Let's debug this and try to understand once again. For this, our normal example, case 1 we'll take for AB, and this S2 is this. And if you have get the idea, just you can skip after this. So I will debug this, and then later I'll just show you the Java code for this. Okay, so we have the block 1 and the block 2, and we have the AB. For the AB, in a block 1, A is 0 index, B is 1 index, and in this place we put 1 1. We have AB, and then for EI also we put 1 1. So for this is E position, this is I position, we put. Okay, till here, and both array are not same. Now we'll go to the another next line, and this line block S2. So I is, where is I is 2. So if you go 0 1 2, so we are at D. So we want to increment D position. So D position is A B C D here. So this will be 1, right, as a result of this line. So run this. Now you can see here this I1. Now we want to decrement this E, right? So E is this. So this I want to make 0. So in order to reach this here from the string, this is S2, and we know the I is here 2. So if I put in a S2 I minus length of S1, so that's why I minus length of S1, and then I will do minus A. So we'll come to this place E. So this E will be decremented. So next line, that will be turned to 0. So this is turned to 0 now. And again we'll check block 1 and block 2 same or not. No, it's not same, because there are 1 1 here and this 1 is at different place. Go back again. This time I is 3, so I will be in this place B. So we'll add B. So at least B will fill now. So we're okay, B is filled. Now we're closing. We are close to the solution, and now we'll remove I. So I will be decremented from here. Okay, Next run this, next line, and that's turned to 0. Okay, again this block 1 and block 2 are not same. Now we check the I is 4, so 0 1 2 3 4, so I is here, so we put the A also here. Now this A will be filled, this index. Okay, now we have got 1 1 here, and then in this case we want to remove this D also, so A B C D, so this will remove that. Okay, now block 1 and block 2 are same, and we'll come here and this return true, and that's all. Okay, we'll see the Java solution, and here is the Java code for exactly same logic to array, and we fill that block 1 and block 2, and we have the comparison with both block were same or not, and then the for loop. So that's all for today. Thank you.